Alright guys, welcome to a brand new Let's Play. Today, we are going into Sonic the Hedgehog 1 for the Sega Genesis. It's me, InSaiyan Entertainment, and I'm not gonna lie, this is kind of a polarizing series, Sonic the Hedgehog. It's not necessarily a bad series, and personally I enjoy a lot of the games, but it's definitely polarizing. And you look at some games and it's like, they've definitely made some mistakes. Like, people are usually either really pro or really anti Sonic the Hedgehog. Me, I personally enjoy the 3D games a little more than the 2D games. I'm not saying that the 2D games are bad or anything, it's just, it's my type of preference. Like, I would choose Sonic Generations personally over a lot of other Sonic games. Not any, but a lot of them. And I guess it just comes down to personal preference. I really like the boost formula, but that's not important. Today we are starting Sonic the Hedgehog 1, and that's what we're going to be talking about. So I just jumped into one of the rings. When you jump into one of those big rings, you are transported into a special stage. And that's where we are right now. So the way this works, you have to maneuver this little maze type deal where you're looking for a Chaos Emerald, which is actually right over here. Now the way we need to get to the Emerald is by breaking those little diamonds that are blocking our way. The problem is that every single time I'm pressing that circle that has an R on it, that's pretty much a rotate sign. Whenever you hit that, the stage automatically rotates the other way. So be careful with that, know what you're doing. Collect 50 rings in the bonus stage, and you get a bonus continue, like I am right now. Anyway, we got our first Chaos Emerald, 1 out of 6 in this game. This was the first game, so it only introduced 6 Chaos Emeralds, not 7. But it's okay. We're moving on to Green Hill Zone Act 2. In case you are not aware of how Sonic the Hedgehog works, he needs to have rings. If he doesn't have rings and gets hit, he dies. They're almost like his life counter. But make sure, when you get hit, you lose all of your rings, not just 1 or 2. So you have to be very careful with that. But Green Hill Zone, it's one of the most iconic stages in all of Sonic the Hedgehog. And a lot of games later on are going to reuse this stage. They're going to copy it, or use a very similar motif. But yeah, this is one of the more fun games in the series. Even though I personally prefer the 3D side of Sonic the Hedgehog, I would never deny that these 2D games are spectacular. Alright, there we go, we finished our second act, and we have jumped into our second ring, into our second secret special stage. And this one, just like the first one, isn't too challenging. The only thing, another thing I forgot to mention, another thing that you should be on the lookout for, there are certain spheres that say goal on them. Now, I know what you're thinking. Goal means something that you need to get. It's something that you're aiming towards. No, not in this game, not in Sonic the Hedgehog logic. Goal means you're out of the special stage, so do not get the goal symbols. Contrary to what you might believe, you do not want to get the goal. Alright, there we go. We opened up the... well, I thought we opened up the way to the Chaos Emerald, but for some reason we can't get in there. Very interesting. Okay, there we go. And jump in. There we go. Second Chaos Emerald is ours. Wow. Easy money, guys. Easy money. The yellow emerald's ours. Not a problem at all. I mean, even though I never really was the biggest fan of Sonic the Hedgehog in 2D, I played the shit out of this game. I used to own, well, actually still own the Sonic Mega Collection Plus for the PlayStation 2, and that's where I got the most amount of experience with the 2D side of Sonic the Hedgehog. I kind of want to play one more time. But for me, my very first Sonic the Hedgehog game was actually Sonic Heroes, and I have a lot of nostalgia for Sonic Heroes. That game is amazing. I know that's unbelievable because that's like one of the people consider it like either a really okay Sonic game or like really bad Sonic game. Like, a lot of people don't like it, but I personally really enjoy it, and my first exposure with it was the PlayStation 2 version, so once I found out about the GameCube version and that it fixes a lot of the issues that the PlayStation 2 version had, I fell in love with the game. Alright, so here's our first encounter with Robotnik, and I get hit on the first boss. Hopefully it's not a sign of things to come. And there we go. We completed Green Hill Zone in record time. Well, not record time, but what was that, like less than 5 minutes? Not bad. We save all of those cute animals, and we are on to the next stage in the game. Not too bad. And our next stage is Marble Zone, Act 1. Now, get ready for difficulty to crank up, like, a lot, because the difference between Green Hill Zone and Marble Zone is that in one, you're running around, you know, like, it's almost like you're the blue blur. You're the fastest thing in the universe, and though you're not Birder, you're Sonic the Hedgehog. But this one is very platform heavy, and I'm not the biggest fan of this stage, and there's gonna be one more stage coming up that just kill it for me. Just kill this game for me, because if you take those two stages out, or if you take one of them out, like if you take Marble Zone out, I think, and you keep every other stage in the game, I think I would like this game a little more. Or if you change this zone with a more fast-paced zone, I would be a lot happier. But this is just a lot of platforming, a lot of slow moving, and god damn it. Sonic isn't about that. Sonic is about moving fast. He's the blue blur. He's the fastest. But yep, this is pretty much what you're doing throughout the entire stage. If you noticed before, I picked up a blue shield. The blue shield, it allows you to get an extra hit without losing your rings. Collect 100 rings, you're gonna get an extra life. There's also extra lives scattered around the stage like so. There we go. We got an extra life. And we're moving on with the stage. Be careful, don't get crushed here. There we go. And keep moving. Jesus Christ, that was really close. Woo! Alright. And with that, we are actually almost done with this stage. Damn it. We are almost done with the stage. Luckily I had the shield and didn't lose my rings. Quick tidbit, if you don't have 50 rings when you get to the end of the stage, the special ring will not be there and you can't go to the special stage. So you have to make sure you have at least 50 rings in order to get that special stage. Alright, special stage number 3. Let's see how we do. We got another continue, I think, right? Once we get 50,000. Alright, so this one, it's even easier than the first. Oh, it's easier than the second one. I think the first special stage is the easiest, but right here, just go straight to the middle and you're gonna find your Chaos Emerald. And this one's pink. This is the pink Chaos Emerald. Alright, so again, all you want to do, you want to break into those diamonds, and there's that goal. Dude, I can't stand that. Whenever I see that goal, I panic, because the problem with Sonic the Hedgehog, the first game in particular, is that, and some games are gonna take this to the extreme, but sometimes you need to go through trial and error to know like how to get to the special stage, how to get through the special stages. But there's only a very limited amount of times that you're gonna be able to do this. And like, oh Jesus Christ, like right there, like that was my I clenched up a lot there. But all good. With that, I believe we can finally get our third Chaos Emerald. And I believe this is... There we go. Woo! Awesome, that's our third Chaos Emerald. And with that, guys, this is the perfect time to end part 1. If you guys are enjoying this new series, don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps out a ton. This is InSaiyan Entertainment, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm signing off. Peace, guys.